watching TV. I really want her to get up and make some leave. Step out the house fresh when I go and get the bag. Popping bottles, popping tags. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. Swag, 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 swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. Swag, 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 swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. Swag, 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 swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag. Swag, 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 swag. It's just somebody's fat boy swag.
Hey, social media fans, it's your boy Eugene B. Welcome back to our YouTube channel where we drop dope new content every single Thursday. So y'all, I have a treat for you. I have a treat for you today. I got my boy Q in the building. Say what's up, Q.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yes, his name is Kasim Shabazz, but I like to call him Q. He's also known as QShotYou on all of his social media sites. So Q, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. So I am a filmmaker. I'm a director, actor, photographer, entrepreneur, and just all around creative.
Yeah, he does it all, y'all. So y'all probably remember me talking about Q a couple of episodes back on our Eugene B show. And I was telling you guys how I went to this movie premiere. This is actually before I got into acting or anything like that really heavy. And so I went to a movie premiere supporting another one of my fellow actors, colleagues, and friends out there. And I see this guy in the lobby, and this line is long to get into the movies. I'm telling you. So he's out there, he's shaking hands, he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Man, this guy got a lot of energy." And but he was just so cool, just very personable, going up to everybody and saying hello, and didn't know who he was. And then when we get in the movie, he is like one of the stars of the movie. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, "That's the dude from outside." So I'm all geeked up. It's like I felt like I seen a celebrity, I was like, "That's the guy from outside. He was so cool." And we took pictures together. I'm gonna post it on Little B-Roll. We took pictures together and everything. And it was just an epic night. And from that moment, it left a lasting impression on me till now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I often think back to that moment because you were just so personable, so humble, and so approachable. That it really brought out your character when I saw you on screen. I was like, I was tuned into you. It was like you almost stole the show, if I can say that. You stole the show.
Appreciate it.
So I always said if I ever was to get into the acting business or ever to go down that route, that is the type of actor that I wanted to be. Somebody that is, still humble, and just an all-around good person. So thank you for dropping those nuggets for me.
Thank you.
And I know we're going to give him a chance to talk. Y'all know I'll be talking on my show. But but with that, me and Q became friends on social media. And so I think this is probably like the second time that we've actually met in person. Mm-hmm. And so we became friends on social media, and that energy has been consistent. I had a project, a really big, huge project, an idea that I had for work. And I hit Q up and I was like, "Q, can you help me out? Can I have the rights to use this and that?" And he was like, "Of course, sure." Okay. So, he's just an all-around amazing guy. And I just wanted you guys to have an opportunity to meet the greatness that I see. So, Q, man. So you got to tell us, what does your shirt say? Your shirt says, no one cares. Get uncomfortable.
Yep. Tell
me about that. Where did that come from?
It probably started around 2016 when I was preparing for the movie that you saw me at. The director was like, "Hey, Q, can you work out a little bit for the role?" Because I had a scene where I would be taking off my shirt, and so I've always been a slim guy all my life, and I was like, okay. So I got a trainer and I got in the gym, and it was not that I ever had a problem with going to the gym, but I just never did it. I could do some push-ups, I could do some jumping jacks, I was in gymnastics, things like that. I was always active, but the gym, I just never did it. So once I finally got in the gym, I was like, man, I can do this. just, you gotta just get uncomfortable. Just it's something new for me. But if you just change your mindset, you can do it every day. I was getting up at like 4:00 in the morning, going to work out and then going right back home. I have 2 children, going right back home to get my children ready for school, ready for the day. So it was like I coined this phrase, you got to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then for years, everything that I would tag, I wanted that message to go along with it, like just kind of to change our mind in our, everyday things that we do, because there's so many things that we sit back, we're comfortable, and we're like, I can do it tomorrow, or I can put it off, or I can't do this. We tell ourselves we can't a lot of times. So no, you need to get uncomfortable, get out of that mindset, and elevate to the next level that you probably need to be at, right? So that was going on for years, and fast forward, I'm like, okay, what's the next elevation of this? Like I've told people, if you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you know what? No one cares. If there's an excuse for why you can't do something, no one cares about your excuses, because 9 times out of 10, we're all going through something similar of somebody else's, experience, no matter what you're going through. So no one cares. Get uncomfortable. I don't care that you don't want to get in and it's too early, it's too late. You worked 8 hours and you're tired, you got kids. Somebody got kids and they are making it work. Like somebody has absolutely nothing and they're finding a way to do the things that you're saying you can't do. So no one cares. Get uncomfortable.
See, that's what I'm telling y'all. Man, see all these nuggets I'm telling you. We drop life hacks on this show too. So that's why I'm telling y'all, I had to have him on the show to talk to you guys a little bit more. So Q, give me a little bit of background. So tell us, are you originally from Houston, Texas?
Yep, I am. I say unfortunately because I love when I travel. I love other places just because of the scenery. So I'm sorry, y'all, but no, I'm from Houston. As a filmmaker, we love it's just that look that New York has and California has. It's like the automatic, this is a movie right here, right? But in recent years, I've come comfortable with the idea that I have to make things work around me, what I have. So, but yeah, no, I'm originally from Houston, born and raised, 3rd Ward, Houston. And then I moved out to Missouri City in about the 3rd or 4th grade, 3rd grade. I moved to Ridgegate Elementary. Then I went to McCullough and I graduated from Willow Ridge High School.
Okay, awesome. Now you mentioned that you got 2 kids. Okay, are you married?
I was married and divorced. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I was married at a very young age, right out of high school. I graduated in 2001, given my age. But I graduated in 2001. I was married for about 6 years, and then we divorced. And, after we separated and then finally divorced in 2011.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But 2 great children. Now 19 and 16.
19 and 16.
Yep.
Q, you look like you 19 still.
I started early.
Man, that's awesome. So you got 2 teenage kids, and wow, and you doing all of this great work, all this positive work that you're doing here in the community. So let's talk about where your inspiration came from doing, being behind the camera, being in front of the camera, and producing and things like that. Where did this come from? Has this always been something that you've been interested in doing?
I think so. I could see myself in when I was younger, kind of getting on my mom's nerves. Getting on my mama's nerve when I was imitating Steve Urkel, Martin Lawrence. I would take elixir and I would fall behind the couch and then come back up as Stefan Urkel. She will always tell you that I would do like not James Brown, but Michael Jackson and I can't even think of him, Elvis. Elvis, I would do those impressions. So I was always acting, I call it acting. Like even when I was mocking a teacher in class, doing voices, I've just always been a class clown. So that transformed into, I was in plays, when I was younger, like the Nutcracker. She used to take me to auditions too. So I can definitely see at a younger age, it was something that was in me. And then just as time went on, with the different things that I was doing, I was either like editing for people, I was in front of the camera, or how you go out and you do a selfie with your friends, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll take the camera, let me do it. I'll take the picture. I'll be the one that's ready to take the picture for you. So eventually that led me to photography, and then which led to videography.
Awesome. So how did you come to, I guess I should ask you, how many films have you been in?
In 2013, a director came to me to be a part of his project. It was called The Sideline.
Okay.
So I was not only was I the producer and just helping him as the operation side of it, but I was also an actor on that. So that was 2013. It was a web series.
Okay.
I started with the web series. Then I went to editing a project for a filmmaker director here named Jonathan Milton. My first project was The Friend Zone. It was a short film before it became a feature. And then after editing that for him, 2016 is when we started the work on The Perfect Wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
And The Perfect Wife, you guys, can be found on Tubi. I just watched it the other day. You know, and it's so funny, it's so crazy how we have kind of evolved into, I guess, this life in the entertainment industry, because like we watch movies all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my girl Brandy Specs over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you see all these people that you work with, and so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, Q, I really, I'm just, again, enamored by all the great things that you're doing. Now, there's a commercial that you recently shot. So can you tell us about the commercial that you've done?
Oh man, that commercial was for a company. He had to come up with names when make sure that you trademark and or get your business together when you're branding your company, because that's what it takes. So they make you try to come up with a name that nobody has, and in that you can come up with acronyms to try to make a name. You know, like company like Pepsi. You know, that's not a real word, but that was something that they put together, right? So Gamma Diem is the name of it, and he sent me an inbox message saying, "Hey, I want to do He just said I wanted to do a promo video. He said I want to do a promo video for this product, and in the video I saw him press something, and I heard something, but I don't know if I was on my laptop or on my phone. You know how you have social media and you can get it on your phone or your laptop or your computer. I don't think I saw it correctly. So then when I went back to one or the other, I was like, wait a minute, did this shirt just make noise? Did it just, he played Nipsey Hussle. It was a song that he had recorded on it already, pre-recorded on it, Nipsey Hussle, and I was like, wait a minute, this shirt is playing something. I had to call him. Hold on, what's going on right here? So he was like, yeah, man, I want to do a infomercial for this. I just want somebody just talking about this, and it's a shirt, it's a new product. You can just record up to 30 seconds on it or whatever. So he's telling me, and then when you tell me about an idea, my mind starts going. So I'm like, whoa, okay, so what if there's a grandma and she's sending her son to college, and she leaves him a message, and then he gets that shirt, and then what about a birthday? Everything that you saw in the commercial was what I was talking to him about right there. They were popping up in my head like, okay, well, a military father, and I was like, a couple to do this and that. I was really getting inspired. I was inspired by the product. He was like, wow, I didn't even see it as that. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, this is what we got, and this is what I want to do. Just give me the green light.
Wow. So you guys, with this shirt, it's such a cool design. It plays a message, so you can have your face on the shirt, and you can play a message. It'll be a personalized message to whoever you're sending the shirt to. And so it's really, really neat. It's especially needed right now with us doing the social distancing and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and give you an opportunity to see the video. We're going to show you a quick clip. So we'll be right back.
Have you opened it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, hurry.
Really? A shirt with your face on it?
Did you press the button?
What's wrong? Why are you not enjoying your party? I got something for you.
It's been 5 years, sweetheart. Thank you for holding me down. I know it has not been an easy ride, but I appreciate you for becoming my passenger, my partner, and my queen. Happy anniversary, my dear. I love you forever.
Okay, a shirt with your face and your voice. I love it. Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
Happy birthday, Devin. Once you get this shirt, I want you to think about all of our memories together. Remember, you are a king, and And as a king, you will lead. As a king, you will love. And as a king, you will help others. But most importantly, as a king, you will leave a legacy. I love you, son. Happy birthday. And I'll see you soon.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, grandson, it's your Grandma Williams. Remember to pray and meditate on your newfound journey. You come from a strong family. I believe in you. We all believe in you. Congratulations, graduate.
Give your loved ones the best memory ever. Gamma DM presents The Tea That Talks with 30 seconds of record time. Place your order today at www.gammadm.com.
All right, guys. Hey, social media fans, we are back. I hope that you guys had a great time viewing that commercial that was done by yours truly. And if you did not know, the voiceover was actually done by you as well, right?
Oh yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yep.
So let me ask you this: how did you actually come to create the content? Did you go to different? Did you record each one of those scenes?
So I hired. There's a thing that I have about doing this film stuff right here in Houston because we're creatively and in our film scene we're in last place, right? It's either Atlanta, New York, California, even Arizona. Places like that. The film world looks to them for film. Austin, it's not Houston. So I was like, I got to do this thing right. You know what I mean? So I hired out. I didn't want to do it. I could have shot it myself. I could have lit it myself, but I hired a guy to light it. I hired a cinematographer to shoot it. I wanted to just specifically direct it. So I hired all the pieces to the puzzle to get that done.
That's amazing. And so do you do voiceovers for
Professionally?
Yeah, professionally.
I don't, but I'm starting.
I thought I saw something somewhere where you was doing a voiceover. You were doing a whole bunch of different voiceovers. I saw it somewhere on social media.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I do a Jay-Z impression.
Let me hear it.
Increase your credit, don't go broke to get it. You can't afford it, might as well forget it. So what's it gonna be? Ruin your credit at 17, I'm rich by 23. I can give you the blueprint, I can't give you the key. I can give you the rock, but there's only one me. Young H.O.V. Young H.O.V. Yeah. Sure, I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, hey, shout outs to QShotYou.
Come on, ho.
Yeah, so we sitting here, we having a little interview and everything, and they were just asking me about the commercial that I did, so I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna call QShotYou and get that done, you know what I mean? So, yeah, when I'm out there and I mess with Q, I bring B over and everything, and we all just have a good time, and we talk about film, and it's a good thing. Y'all know what it is.
Dude, you too much. Oh my gosh. I done got my life up in there, man. Come on, Jay. You do any other impressions?
I don't know, probably so.
Oh my goodness.
I do a lot of stuff that I just haven't unleashed to the world yet. So that was another project that I worked on last year. Everybody saw where I was working with Trader Truth.
Yes.
And that's going to be coming out on BET.
Y'all.
But before I did that, and this is why you got to be humble in this game, because I'm gonna tell y'all. So I was PA for the shoot, but I was PA for a Nike shoot last year.
Wow.
Last year,
This is
working with producers. Because you could work for a company, you could go on set for a company, but they're not the company who hired you. They're not the person that hired you. You have producers that do that. Our Texans quarterback, Watson, is surprising the Yates team with jerseys in the name of George Floyd. And so we have George Floyd's nephew, I believe, also in the video. And we go to Jack Yates and we do some stuff and everything. But yeah, I was the PA on the Nike shoot. And I'm going to tell you, they treated me like a peasant.
Did they really?
Man, yo. So, you have the producer that comes and she or he is the one that's supposed to make sure everything is running right. But she was just like, give me, do this, and is it done yet? It was that demeanor, like hurry up, you peasant. Like she told me to, because I got to drive a vehicle and everything. It was real cool. But she told me to start up the vehicle. I'm gonna tell it she told me to start up the vehicle, and I'm kind of outside the truck just talking, and they talking. But I told her okay, and I wasn't in the vehicle, and she was like, "We're ready to go." Started, kind of started the vehicle. I get in the truck, start it up, and they just sitting outside the truck talking for about 5 more minutes. You know how your mama tell you to go? Like, let's get in the car at the grocery store, and she talking to her friend. Man, that was just one of the instances. But you have to stay humble, because I was the PA in that project, and then I got the call to shoot Trade or Truth for the BET, and I got it through a relationship. Shout out to Crystal Gicks. She's an actress. She was here in Houston, now she's out in LA, but she hooked me up with the producer from BET. I believe he works with BET. But she hooked me up with him. He was looking for somebody in Houston to shoot the piece. And I went from PA to the guy shooting it.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
So I was on a Nike shoot as just learning. Like right now, even though I know as much as I know, whatever setting I go to, I'm going to be learning. When I was working on the academy shoots, I'm learning. Sprouts, I'm learning. I'm watching the lighting guys. I'm watching audio. I'm asking questions. And I'm helping everybody. The directors love me. That's why they called me back 3 times. The director's from New York. Him and his wife, they're a team. And they was like, we got to have him back on set. You see what I'm saying? And I'm whatever. I'm not that, oh, I'm QShotYou. No, I'm a filmmaker. And what do we need to make this film work? What do we need to make this project work? So they call me back. But fast forward, I'm watching them, I'm learning. And then on the Nike shoot, I'm learning. And then I get a call the next week or so to do the same thing that I was watching them do. Now I'm the guy that gotta, okay, this is how many cameras I want, and this is my lighting guy. I'm calling my buddies, okay, hey, I need you for lighting. What's your budget? I need you for audio. How much you gonna charge me? I'm putting that team together doing the same thing, So you can get knocked down by this game and let it keep you down, or you can say, oh, okay, I see how she treated me. I know I don't want to treat nobody like that.
Exactly.
Take what you learn, take it to the next project, man. And when I see that Nike thing, I'm like, oh, I was there right there. So it was real cool.
That's crazy. And you know what? With that same mindset, that same motivation, that same work ethic, I think that you can create something big here in Houston, like you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
But the stigma that I want people to let go of is that you have to leave the city to do these great things. That you have to leave Houston. LA and New York came to me.
Houston got talent. We got a lot of people that are out here, talented, a lot of great scenes and things like that. I've lived in Houston all my life, and every day I feel like I'm discovering something new. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You just have to be willing to do something different. A lot of people feel in this city, in my experience, and I'm 37, a lot of people feel when you tell a story from here, it has to be Houston based. It has to be the cars and, it just has to be that I'm coming down and that, and instead of just tell some art, incorporate it, but give us something different. I would just challenge you to just do something different. Let's just tell some great stories, and I think that's where, like, if you look at the commercial, Lasting Memories is what I called it, but it wasn't about where it was. It was just about an idea. It was about a shirt, and that could happen anywhere. You know what I mean? So
that's amazing.
So that's my nugget to people.
And you know what else, Q? We didn't really go into detail about the project that you worked on with Mr. Marcus Bowers. Shout out to Marcus Bowers, my man out there. She's Happy Hair. Yeah. So I kind of give you the nuggets. I had a idea. Y'all know the story. So this past summer, I had to transform over 100 orientations that are robust in-person orientations to online. And I always like to give anybody, my audience, the people that I'm working with, nuggets of information. And so I had this idea to have Marcus Bowers on the show. I created like an atmosphere like this, what we did on Talk Show, and I asked him some questions because he's an alum from University of Houston downtown. And so I called Q and I was like, I need that song that you.
H-Town looking for some bundles. Hit me up pronto. I tell you where to go. Girl, you better go to She's Happy.
So I was working with them on a contract period of time working on their commercials. So it started. I went to school with Warren. You know, he runs it with Marcus. I went to school with him, so he knew of my interest and my love and my passion for the arts and everything. So he was like, "Hey, Q, yeah, we want to get you to come take some photos." It started with photos when they were just in a tall bit one, you know, in a part of a building.
Yeah.
Years ago, and I think like what 2013, 2014, 15. Sorry if I got the day wrong, but you know, that's where it started, and they, you know, they've had a bunch of people come in, but then they were like, "Hey, we want to get you to come in and get you to shoot some commercials for us. You know, let's see if we can get our content really going," and that's what we did. I believe it was 2018, maybe I'll say. So yeah, just had a relationship with them and coming up with ideas. I got to work with Cole. You know, yeah, Carl Payne. Shout out to him. He's crazy.
Yes.
But in a great way. But yeah, I got some really good experience. I forget about a lot of stuff. Like you asked me earlier about the stuff I've done, and I really forget. I'm telling you, my buddy was laughing at me because it's like, man, you always tell me about something out of nowhere, and like he'll ask me about something that I was a part of, and I'll be like, oh, I was a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But I have done a lot. I've done a lot, and I just forget half the time.
Oh my!
I just go with it. You know?
Yeah, that's why I was saying you seasoned. You talking about, well, I've only been
yeah.
doing this for a little bit of time. No,
Yeah.
You got some clout.
Yeah. We did a Christmas commercial that I really like. You know, when you're really in your bag, like, ooh, yeah. You know, we did a Christmas commercial. I love the Christmas commercial. I love then the bits, and we were using code for those too. I love the bit that we did, the shower bit. I don't think we had to put that out, but it was a few good spots that we did that I'm pretty proud of myself. So
awesome. Do you ever go back and look at your work and be like, I should have did this, I should have did that?
Oh yeah.
What about your acting? Do you do that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a perfectionist, and I just want to be, you know, I want to look believable too, because of my age and this thing that people have always mistaken me for being younger than I am. That really used to bother me.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Not at all. Now I embrace it, man. I embrace it because, you know, tomorrow, oof, yeah. But anyway, it's another topic. But no, because I look so young, I have to make sure that I look believable to me. And it's just this certain pocket that I like to be in when I'm seeing myself back. So I even hope that I'm, you know, all right now, looking poised, looking cool. You know, not too much, not too little, like not so like a little kid.
You so
look
silly.
like a little kid. I just
oh
want to
my
look, you know,
God.
he's just cool. He just him.
Yeah.
You know, I work to get better though. Every film I'm learning from. As soon as when that camera cuts, I'm like, all right, okay, next film, and you know, it's growing, learning pains. So.
Wow. This is so interesting. Yeah. We were talking earlier about people see you on social media and things like that, and they think they know who you are. What is something about you that nobody knows or would never suspect?
That I'm a serious guy. I'm a serious guy. You know, I love to have fun, and you know, I have a, you know, bubbly personality. But at the end of the day, you know, my goal is just to definitely have my people working together and working to be better and be in better positions than we've been in, like, you know, years back and in the past, and stigmas that we have on ourselves, like we can't work together, especially when our skin is a certain color. We don't work together, you know, things like that. So that's the overall mission. You know, you have this guy, he's the lover of life, so I do play a lot, and I am, you know, funny guy, you know, but the mission and the goal, man, is to just change minds and change hearts and bring people with me, and let's all work together. Let's get uncomfortable and like move mountains. You know? So I don't think they get that. Like it's been a lot of people who kind of be like, they expecting that guy, and I'm like, I'm serious right now, and
I can see the serious. I can see the passionate side. I should say.
I think,
I can see the passionate side. Definitely, even with coming in here, you know, setting up the lights, making sure that, you know, we can hear little things. Like I see it all. Like you hear and see everything.
My brain doesn't stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's always creating, and now I see life in a movie. I see life in movie form. So every time I'm walking, driving, you know, if I go by some trees, I'm like, oh, this is the beginning of my movie. You know what I'm saying? When I drive out to Humble, you know, all the trees out there, the woodlands and things like that, I'm just always creating. You know, always creating. Now I try to listen to stories. So, you know, if you're saying anything, write it down if you need to. That gives you an idea about something, because that'll be a story that you can write. Things
what else
happen.
you got over there?
I know,
Q, that
right?
You ain't
Yeah.
talking. You ain't telling us on the Eugene B show.
Nah, just joking. One time we were on set. We were shooting a Walking Dead skit. You gotta look it up. Bathmaster Walking Dead. He brought out Choco. It was the first time that I met this guy. We were all on set, and it was like, hey, I got this comedian coming. We're gonna do some content together. So then that started our relationship with Choco, and then now you see that they've done so much. They've blown up over just 4 years. You know what I mean? 4 years. Bath started when I met him. He started out with 2,000, 3,000 followers on Instagram. And then with me and some other cinematographers that he's working with now, we've all got him up to 100K plus. You know what I'm saying? In just a little over 4 years. Choco is hitting millions of views on YouTube. Choco was already his own entity and doing his own thing, doing good numbers. But then once we all started working as a powerhouse, now he's millions and 2 millions and 3 millions of views.
That's
So
insane, man. That's
there was
awesome.
there was a video that we did in Houston Memorial City, is it, where they run? Memorial Park.
Memorial Park.
Where they're just dancing to the Lechona. It's
What?
3 of them. Bath is Frozone, Choco as Tio Choco, and then Chaz from Dormtainment.
I don't know who
Okay.
who Chaz is.
A lot of people know Chaz from Dormtainment. You can look him up and you'll see him like, oh, I know that guy. I was just introduced to him through them. But yeah, we did that video. It's just them dancing to a Spanish song, running down, Memorial. And Will I Am saw the video. It got to him somehow. And he hit them about it and was like, hey, I want to put y'all in the video. And so we worked on that. People didn't know, but we had to be hush about it. We were hush about it for like 2 years, or a year and a half or so. Yeah, like he had hit them and he was like, hey, I want to work. Let's work. I love this video. And we didn't get to do anything because his schedule was so busy for like a year. He wanted them in a music video for like a year. And it finally happened on La Vida Loca, I believe it is.
Wow.
Yeah, he finally got them in the music video and on the MTV Awards in 2020.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up then.
Appreciate you.
You was awesome. If you can, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss another episode. Y'all know what to do. Get on over to my page and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, we love y'all for watching.
What up? Thank y'all for tuning in. Eugene B Show. We are here. We are here giving you live news with creatives all throughout the city. So y'all stay tuned for more to come. I'm your boy QShotYou. You can follow me at QShotYou. For moments that matter most, tell them QShotYou. Get out of here.
She just wanna rub my belly while we watching TV. I really want her to get up and make some leave. Step out the house fresh when I go and get the bag. Popping bottles, popping tags. Is this somebody's fat boy swag?